Oh, yo, it's your boy, Mr. Shekun. It's time to experience another video tutorial on the Metatrader 4 app. The Metatrader 4 app is the trading app I've told you. Some of these brokers, like the IC Market, they have their own trading app. But the Metatrader 4 app is universally accepted as one of the best trading apps in which we use to trade forex market. So I'll just go straight to it. We use MetaTrader 4 to trade forex. That's what you should know. Though there's also MetaTrader 5. Maybe you probably tried downloading MetaTrader 4. You saw MetaTrader 5. I'll talk about MetaTrader 5 much later. What we use it for. But let's quickly go through the basic features of this app. And one of the first things I want you to know when you start using this app is that I want you to know that this app is very easy to use. The first thing you need to look at on this app is something known as the code. You can see it in black line there. The code is also written on top of this place. It's written there clearly as quote. So this thing will show you all the possible currency pairs that you have there, just as simple as that. The other thing you can do in this page where you have a code, you could still go to check the code. You could check it on the tab button. And how do you see the tab button? Just what's it called? Just need to click on the top right hand corner. You can see it's up there. You click on it and then you'll be able to go through the other features in the menu. Don't forget this is a demo account, so I'll click on that. And then clicking on that, you can see on the top right that there is clearly written there a demo account. We're not having a real account or live account yet, so it's written clearly there that we have a demo account. You can see it there. My circle is not so clear. So a demo account, and then we can see the other things there that I've talked about, which is things like the quotes. You can see it's clearly written there. Quotes is clearly written there. You could see charts. You could also see trade. And these are the three things we're going to talk about. Three buttons we're going to talk about, very important in forex. So let's go to the normal thing. You can see this is my account. You can see also my broker name clearly written there, my account, my broker server details clearly written there, and then it's not difficult to understand. Now let's go straight up to quote. You can see there are two important buttons when you get to quote. One of the first important buttons to see when you get to quote is the plus button. The plus button allows you to be able to add currency pairs into your trading pairs, and you can also remove this button. The opposite of plus will be minus. For us to remove it, then we're going to need a different button, which is going to be definitely the pencil button. So I'm going to be showing us that how we're going to do that now. If I want to add, so if I want to add another currency pair, I can go to my folder, maybe the forex minus, which are of course the ones that are not having the USD. If you go down there, you will see that there's none of them having the, okay, just maybe the NZD USD, but it's not very common. So those ones are known as the forex minus. Forex majors are basically USD pairing currencies, so get that in your mind. Don't forget exotic is for those developing countries. They'll have high spread, and then they would be they have very high spread, and they would not be so volatile. Those are the two things. I'll tell you about what volatile means much later. Just know it like that for now. So let's assume I want to add, for example, a currency pair that I would like. One of the currency pairs I would like in this picture, let me go through it. I think I'm going to like the CAD JPY, this part. I like the CAD JPY. CAD is Canadian dollar versus Japanese yen. So let's add the CAD JPY. The moment I had it, I can go back. And how do I go back now? Two options to go back. You could either go back, what's it called, using this symbol in this part to go back, and then you can always easily go back there. So I can go back, and then in going back, I scroll down, and I can see clearly that the CAD JPY has been added to the pair. The CAD JPY has been added to the pair there. Very easy. Now I can also remove all the possible currencies here. I can remove everything by clicking on the pencil button. Clicking on the pencil button. So the pencil button, don't forget the pencil button where it is again. It's just up there. I can do that, and then I'll do that right away. I click on the pencil button. It shows me the options of add or delete. Do I want to add the currency pair again, or do I want to delete? So I'll obviously tell you that I want to delete the currency pair, and you can see the delete button is clearly showing up there that delete any currency pair you want to delete. I can decide to delete everything if I want to, and I would just click on the delete right away. There'll be checkbox for me there to choose what I want to delete. Everything that simply has a checkbox there, I'll just click on them and delete everything. Now just simply delete everything if I want, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete every single currency pair except one that cannot be deleted, which is the Euro USD. It cannot be deleted, and I click on the delete button. It deletes everything except the Euro USD. So the Euro USD is the one I'm going to be working with. It's one of the what's it called, major currency pair, because it has USD in it. Don't forget, major currency pairs will always have USD in them. So from there, I'm going to teach us also the other parts, and that we know go back, and then let me look at the next thing. The next thing I'm going to look at now is going to be our chart, and this is our chart here. So our chart, we look at it, click on the button, and the moment I click on it, I will see a chart that carries the Euro USD. Later on, we'll still teach you about chart, but I want to quickly show you something that I have been talking about, which is the ask and bid. You can see this is the Euro USD chart, and then you see we don't have any other currency pair. We can easily go back and forth between the quotes, which is showing us here. Now, one of the things we learned on currency pairs and quotes is that in quotes we have two things there. We have the low price and we have the high price. And I remember telling us that the high price is always the asking price. When you want to buy a property, the high price will always be the asking price, because the owner that wants to sell it won't put a big price for you. Then you know that you cannot buy at the asking price because it's too expensive. Then you are going to want to forward a bid, and the bid is what is known as the low price. You can see that. So we have the ask price, which is the higher price, and we have the bid price, which is the low price. So take note that the high one will be up and the low one will be down. Do you get that? So that's very easy to understand. So go back to the chart. Now, who can tell me from here, looking at this red line and this blue line, which one is the ask and which one is the bid? Because we already know that the difference between the ask and the bid here is going to be called the spread that the broker charges. And I told you that the spread is always measured in pips, just like the profit in Forex is measured in pips. So let us look at which one is going to be the ask price, which one is going to be the what's it called again? The bid price. So looking at the first one, I'm looking at the second one. So which one is the ask, which one is the bid? Who can guess? The higher one is going to be the ask, while the lower one is going to be the bid. So that summarizes ask and bid price. Hope that is very clear to everybody. So if you can do this successfully, then you are one of my favorite students. At this junction, I'm going to stop this video. And take a picture of this, and then I believe that we're going to be able to continue from here. I want to give you an assignment. The assignment is going to be for you to calculate the spread. Calculate the spread. You could obviously see the two prices pointing out there. The two prices are clearly pointing out at me here. Not very clear here. Let me do this. The two prices showing up clearly here. Oh no. My phone is the two prices showing up so clearly here. So I want you to calculate the spread doing the ask minus bid, because that's how we calculate the price. Ask minus bid, the high one minus the low one. You calculate the spread. Now calculate the spread for me in pips. When you do this difference, you're going to get the difference to be in a fourth decimal digit. So when you get the difference in the fourth decimal digit, don't forget, one of the things you've seen in the previous video is that 1 pip movement is written, that means in the USD pair, 1 pip movement is written as 0, 0, sorry, let me just correct that. 1 pip movement is written as 0.001. That is to 4 decimal, oh sorry, that's not even still correct. 0, 1 to 4 decimal places. 1 pip movement. So any answer you get, you divide by 0.001 for a USD pair. Any USD pair, you divide by that. That's going to be, I'll send this to you, you do the calculations, and you would definitely send it across to me that you've done that calculation. At this junction, I think we are done with calculating of spread, knowing ask and bid, and then understanding. One last thing I'm going to show is going to be the last button, which is known as the trade button. In the trade button, we're going to see the most important thing you see in trading. Most of the time when you're trading, the first thing you see is this page. It's known as the trade button. For me, I can do plenty things. I can add a trade, though now it's on a Sunday and the trades have not opened up. I can add a trade and I can do it through this place, through the add button. That's one of the ways to add a trade. If I still want to add a trade through other means, I can click on the top right hand corner on this part and do just right that. So I'll do that now and click on the top right hand corner, and then from there I can still click on my trade. Here I can click on the plus button, but in doing that, obviously by now we cannot trade because the market has not opened yet. I'll show you how to do that much later. So that's what I want you to know. Take note of these things that I'm going to talk about much later. These things I'm going to talk about much later. One of them here is written clearly, is here the balance. The balance is the money we paid in here. The money we paid in here is $200. The next one is going to be our what's going to be called the equity. The equity is almost like your balance plus or minus profit or loss. Plus or minus profit or loss. So if you're in a trade, your equity would not be equal to your balance. But you're not in a trade, your balance and equity will be the same thing. The same thing with something known as the margin. Something known as the margin. The margin is the basic money you need to enter any position size. The down payment you need to enter any position size. I know you've seen these things in the video, but for now it's going to be called free margin because we've not started doing anything. I'll explain all this in the next video. Just watch out. This one is a bit long. I had no choice but to do it.